Couple of days after you have your cesarean, you're going to be in the hospital. You could be up there from 2 to 5 days. The same night after everything goes through, they let you know we're going to try to get you to sit up in a chair or walk or something. And when you think about that, you're like, I just went through major abdominal surgery and you're going to make me get up out of bed? Something doesn't sound right here. But it actually helps you gain your strength back because you don't want to just be laying around for the rest of your life. You'll never get better. So the next morning, I was made to shower after sitting. They say that when you sit, it kind of helps the blood kind of drain out. But also, you're going to have a lot of bleeding, and I mean a lot, and it's going to be really, really smelly. I feel bad for even talking about this. Colt wore gloves, and he helped me. Neither of us could stand the smell. I couldn't stand it, and I was the one letting it happen. It was horrible. It did not smell like uterus blood. It kind of smelled like I just had open surgery and the blood is stuck in there, trapped, and it's coming out of my vaginal canal because it has nowhere else to go. Like that kind of stuff. It was just outrageously disgusting. But I noticed too when I got up to sit in my chair, which it was kind of tough and hard because you cannot use your abdominal muscles. They tell you not to use your stomach muscles, period. It's very, very hard to sit up. You got to kind of like pull your arm strength and everything. Which if you don't have arm strength, it sucks. Especially after being pregnant, you can't really lift yourself as good as you used to before you were pregnant. So it's tough a little bit, but once you hit that chair the first time, you're good to go. Like I don't want to say it's easy the rest of the way, but it's pretty easy the rest of the way. Um, so you just got to kind of conquer that part. But the next morning, I was made to take a shower. Taking off the bandages was hell. I mean, hell. I had a friend who came to visit me with her daughter, Megan and Remy. And my father in law sat in the room, and I had to walk to the bathroom because they were like, oh, we'll be here for a little while. Just go take a shower. Whatever, it'll be fine. I didn't want to take a shower with everybody there because I was kind of hoping everybody would leave. Then I would take a shower because I thought it was going to be relaxing. But I was scared. Um, I was scared for them to take off my bandage. I had like a binder, a wrap on me. I was afraid for them to take that off. I was afraid for them to take everything off. Now, what they did is they put like this gauze over top of it and they taped around the edge of the gauze so nothing could get in there. And the nurse I had was like very seemingly horrible. The one nurse brought me a tin chair, which we had to let it run with the hot water because it was freezing cold and I was not sitting my butt on that. Oh no, hell no. But my mother-in-law asked me if I needed her help, and even though it's like, oh, she's gonna see me naked, she had already seen more than what I could have ever let her see beforehand, just from being in the hospital in and out so many times. So of course, I wanted her in there, and she also is a day mother for like, um, mentally challenged or coherent people. So I trusted her, and she's also done bandage stuff herself. She's had stomach surgery herself before, so is her husband and a lot of others, and she's helped with it. So I was like, okay, cool. Well, the lady was ripping off my bandages. I mean, it hurt so bad. I was trying to suck my stomach in, and I couldn't because it hurt so bad. I was like in tears screaming. I mean, Rick, Colt's dad, could hear me, and he was in my room sitting there, and I was just like 2 steps away. I was screaming. They could even hear me down the hallway. It was torture, and some of the nurses said that they couldn't even handle it. They wanted to come in and make sure I was okay. But the nurse just kind of was going fast, and I said ow twice, and she goes, I haven't even started again. And like, why are you like this? And it's like, it hurts. Like, everything around here hurts. And then on top of that, tape's being ripped off, and you got hair that grows on your stomach, and it's skin, and it's yanking everything off. It's not pretty. So finally, we got it off after she kind of finished. But Eula helped too. Colt's mom helped as well. It was something. So I had her Eula try to help me clean and everything. But before they pulled the wrap off though, they wanted it wet and they wanted it sopping. Well, even though it was sopping wet because we used the head topper to kind of get it wet with warm water, it didn't come off easy. It's not gonna come off easy unless you're like in there for probably an hour getting it fully soaked or something. I don't know how to do that, but I was in there for about 15 minutes before it was ready. But we got a little bit more. They told me not to wipe this at all. You basically simply like wash your body, wash up here, and then from here, right around your belly button, that's where you stop. You can go down a little bit more, but I did not. I stopped at my belly button. I kind of like just a little bit. I mean, it hurt to even touch my stomach a little bit. I didn't have any bruising as far as I'm aware. It was perfectly fine. But you kind of like just rub and then you spray it down. I could not see over my stomach when the baby came out. It looked like I was about like 2 or 3 months pregnant when I first started being pregnant. That's how big my belly was after she came out. But I couldn't really see my incision, which I was afraid to see anyway. I was afraid to touch it, anything. They told me if it smells bad, you have an infection. If it starts to bleed or ooze, you have an infection. I was so scared. I wouldn't look at it. I couldn't really do anything. And then, so the nurses went ahead and they fixed my binder for me, which I put my own binder back on. I would not keep it off. It just felt like my whole inside, like my whole, this half was gonna like, bleh, like fall out or something. Like it was something. But I got out of the shower. I kind of calmed down after I got picked on for screaming because, but it hurts. It really does. So, but the next couple of days you're going to bleed. You're going to have fun. Hopefully you're not like me. I'm 12 weeks postpartum in 2 days and I'm still bleeding. Not heavy, but I'm still bleeding. I chose to breastfeed in the hospital. And I'll make a video on breastfeeding if you'd like me to. I still breastfeed. Novelle's going to be 3 months on Halloween, October 31st, which is in about a week and 2 days. And I'm still breastfeeding, so yay me. My goals actually get to up to about like 6 months. But once she hits teeth, if she starts to bite me or anything, I'm going to try to use a nipple shield if I can't handle it. Because I really want to go up to about a year to actually breastfeed. Then I have milk saved also in the freezer for when I'm at work and stuff for her. But I also want to keep pumping and have more milk put in the freezer so that when I'm not around or when she's not breastfeeding anymore, she can still have a cup of that milk just for extra benefits. But basically that's all there really is to a C-section. I don't think I left anything out. Sorry if some of it was gruesome. I'm trying to think if I did leave anything out. Also, for the stereo strips, they tell you to leave them on. After 10 days, you can take them off. I chose to leave mine on for the first 3 weeks. I did not touch them. I was scared to even take them off. It was hell. But now I'm fine. I can actually show you a picture of my cesarean. Actually, I'll just show you in a second when I get up. But other than that, everything went completely smoothly. I'm still got this little bit of fear to have another child because I don't want to be ripped open again. But me and Colt really want to try it. Not right now. About a year maybe. But other than that, everything's going well. The scar is still a little tender because it's been almost 3 months postpartum for me, so it's hard to shave over it and shave around it and stuff because I feel like when I go over it because I don't have all the feeling back, it kind of nicks the scar. It feels like it's gonna like pop off or something, but there's no scab or anything. It's just a complete scar. But I'll show you that in just 1 second. This is my belly after my pregnancy. I do have some stretch marks here, and I have a few on my sides. Other than that, it's good. AWOL. And I do have a little bit of a hangover, as you can see. Maybe you can see it better this way. See a little bit. But that'll go away in time. This is my cesarean. Very sorry about anything else. It's not that bad, but it was still a little scary during the fact. From far away, you can't even tell I have anything wrong.